up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad, we call her detention. I am so glad we moved beyond friendship. I am so glad your mama like me. Sweat up with Cupid, told her fight me. I stole your love, he shot my heart. I'm losing breath, it's getting dark.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video talking about ways to communicate while your spouse has gone deployed away on training for a couple weeks. This video is in collaboration with my friend on YouTube, At Home with Troy.
Hi guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this collaboration. My name is Troy. I am an Army wife, an Army veteran, and stay-at-home mother of 3. And on my channel, I do military chit-chats, organizational videos, and DIYs. And I would sure love for you to stop by, check it out, and subscribe.
Okay guys, so I have 10 ways, I have a couple of tips on communication, and then I have regular tips on basically how to make it easier on you, the person staying at home taking care of the household or working, whatever you're doing. So the first one I would say obviously is to communicate how you feel. Every little thing, because not every little thing, but like every nothing can really go unsaid when you're away from each other, because that can cause friction in your relationship with your partner. So yeah, that's obviously tip number 1. So the second tip I'm gonna say is to have patience. You have to have a lot of patience, and so do they, because if it's your first appointment like it was mine, it's stressful, it's a lot. And it's not only you taking care of the household or working, but your whole routine gets shaken up when they leave. You have to figure out how to basically go back to doing life basically on your own for that little bit of time. But yeah, I've had to learn a lot of patience, just being a mom anyways, but with your spouse, and your spouse, that should go both ways, because it's new for both of you guys, like I said. So the third one is for all of my people out there that are Christians or faith-based, believe in God. I have learned that I had to lean on God a lot more during this time, because it was very, very, very trying and hard in the beginning, because I missed him. I had to learn, I'm a new mom, so I was learning motherhood. I'm still learning motherhood without him being here, without having that extra help. And in the beginning it was very hard, it was really trying, it was a lot. So I had to lean on God even more in my faith, in my relationship that I have with God, and giving myself enough grace to get through it, because it's a lot. So the fourth thing that I'm going to say is to be understanding, and most of these tips are going both ways with communication. Sometimes when they are stressed about work or something, they might not want to tell you about it in that one specific point in time. So you have to just be understanding in that, and believe that when they are ready to talk about it or tell you like what's bothering them about that situation, you just have to be okay. You have to be willing to understand that. So yeah, it's like I keep saying, like, it's so hard. Like, I can't tell you how much I've learned about myself as an adult, as a new mom, as a new not a new wife, but as a wife, going through this, because like I said, like, it literally shook my world. It did. And yeah, I'm just learning how to get back into life without my husband, without having him to help me, because when he was here, he obviously helped me a lot with the baby, and I had to learn how to do that on my own. I do make sure that if something is bothering me, whether it's in our relationship or just mentally, if there's something going on, I will communicate that with him, even though he can't really do anything physically about any of it. Still communicating that with him allows him to know, that something is bothering me, and he can give me words of encouragement, telling me that I'm doing a good job, that I'm you know, and he does. He gives me those words of encouragement when I need it. He'll tell me, you know, you're doing a good job. When I'm super frustrated and everything, I feel like everything is just, it's just too much. So yeah, being able to talk to your spouse about anything, whether it's about them being away or not. But in the same token, you have to realize that, like, it's a whole stressful situation anyway, so you should really be trying to stay in a positive mindset through the whole thing, because if you allow your mind to control your body, I say this all the time, your tongue and your mind are two powerful things. One, I never say anything out of my mouth. I try, well, most of the time. I know my mom has raised me to be someone to know that the tongue is a very powerful thing. So I don't say crazy stuff out of my mouth out of anger. I try and keep that to a minimum, and I will say I've done a pretty good job of that. But as well as like my mindset, when I wake up in the morning, if I'm feeling like blah, like this morning, TMI, but I had my first like real period after giving birth to my daughter, and I was not feeling it this morning. And this morning I woke up, and every morning I wake up and I thank the Lord for waking me up this morning, and I pray, and I believe that that next day is going to be a better day. So I'll be like, today's going to be a great day, you know, saying it out of my mouth, because the tongue is a powerful thing, and you cannot, if your mind is negative, you can't expect, you know, your body to follow that, as well as your tongue. You can't expect you to be thinking and saying positive things if your mind is not in a good place. So yeah, that's a really big thing, and I get really passionate when it comes to the tongue being a powerful thing. I get very passionate about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the next tip before I keep rambling on about this. So the fifth thing that I will say is, I held up 10. The fifth thing that I will say is, it is okay to be sad. I have my days where I'm very sad. I miss him, especially with going through all of this and being alone. It's hard. It makes me sad some days, and then some days I'm good and I'm better. And even when I have my sad moments, I don't let that control my whole day. I have annoyed moments. I don't let that control my whole day. You can't let it control your whole day, because when you, like I said about your mindset, when you allow that to control your mind, it just messes up your whole day. The sixth thing that I'm going to say is to keep yourself busy. Do the things, even in this time of quarantine where we can't go out, and, you know, if you're working, you can't go to work and, you know, take your mind off of it that way. You need to make sure that you every day wake up, start a list, you know, do things that you've been wanting to do. Start it now. Why not? So yeah, that's another thing that I've been doing, is keeping myself busy with everything. And being a mom is busy enough in itself, but doing stuff for me, do stuff for you. 7 is to ask. 6, what the heck is wrong with me today, guys? 7 is to ask your family for help. If you need help and just need to vent to someone, talk to your family about it. Like, I talk to my mom every day. I tell her everything that I'm feeling, and she helps me through it. And the 8th tip just says to have someone to vent to. So that goes, whether that's family, a best friend, a friend. So number 9 is to set goals for yourself. So especially during this quarantine time, set goals for yourself every day. And for me, I will have all of my goals written down, and just being able to check everything off as I'm doing it just makes me feel so much better. And the last and final tip is number 10, which I feel like is the most helpful tip, which is to connect with other wives that are currently going through what you are going through. So there is Facebook groups, I'm pretty sure, at every installation in every form of the military, that have people that are going through what you are going through. And there's all walks of life. There's mothers, there's people that work that aren't moms. There's working moms. There's so many people that you can connect with that are going through what you're going through, that understand your feelings. So yeah, I would really say that you should join one of those groups so that you can get those friends to help you through it, because it is very trying. It's so hard. So yeah, that's really the end of this video. Tips and ways to communicate with your spouse while they are gone. So yeah, that's really the end of this video. I hope that this helped somebody and you like this video. Please comment and like and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload. Yeah, so I hope that everyone out there is being safe. I hope that everyone is healthy, and I will be praying for each and one of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She